It's pure, uncut, sugar rush arcade racing, and it feels fantastic. Hey, and welcome back to Worth the Hype, the show where we get behind the wheel of the biggest new games to see if they're worth your time and money. I'm Messy Dev, and today we're reigniting one of the oldest rivalries in gaming. That's right, Sonic is coming for Mario's karting crown with Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Let's be real, for decades, the kart racing genre has been dominated by a certain plumber. Many have tried to take the throne, but few have even come close. But this time, Sega isn't just showing up, they're throwing punches. They've been talking a big game, even throwing some shade at Mario Kart World on social media. The hype has been building, with whispers that this might be the one, a true challenger. So did Sonic and friends finally build a machine that can outpace the king? I've been drifting, boosting, and dimension hopping for the past week, and I'm here to tell you if Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is worth the hype. And to put it bluntly right at the start, yes. Yes it is. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is a phenomenal arcade racer. It's blindingly fast, packed with an insane amount of content and customization, and it's the most fun I've had with a Sonic racing game in over a decade. It's not just a good game, it's a legitimate contender. At its core, CrossWorlds is built on the foundation of the excellent Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. The racing is slick, the drifting is satisfyingly sticky in that classic Sega arcade style, and the sense of speed is exhilarating. This is a game that lives up to the Sonic name. It is relentlessly fast. You'll be boosting almost constantly, chaining together drifts, tricks, and slipstreams to maintain momentum. It's pure, uncut, sugar rush arcade racing, and it feels fantastic. But the headline feature, the big new gimmick, is the CrossWorlds mechanic. On the second lap of every race, the track ahead will dissolve into a series of travel rings, warping you and your opponents to a completely different world. 1 minute you're speeding through the familiar cityscape of Radical Highway, the next you're dodging dinosaurs in a prehistoric jungle, or navigating the tight corners of a track inspired by Mega Man's Wily Castle. This isn't just a visual change, it fundamentally alters the race. A vehicle build that was perfect for the first track might struggle on the second, forcing you to think on your feet and adapt. It keeps every single race feeling fresh, frantic, and unpredictable. It's a brilliant evolution of the transforming mechanic from the last game and the best new idea the genre has seen in years. Where CrossWorlds truly pulls ahead of the competition is its staggering level of customization. We're talking a roster of 23 characters, 45 different vehicles, and over 70 unique gadgets. This isn't just cosmetic. Every part you equip, from the engine to the tires to the spoiler, affects your stats. You can create builds focused on pure speed, tight handling, or raw power. You can add perks that give you a boost after being hit, or increase your item drop rate. This is a racing game with character builds, and it is deep. Finding the perfect combination for your playstyle is an incredibly rewarding process that will keep you tinkering for hours. IGN's review hit the nail on the head, saying they spent hours just perfecting their vehicle, and I can absolutely relate. And the game just keeps giving. There are 24 main tracks and 15 additional CrossWorlds tracks to warp to. The track design is excellent, full of branching paths, shortcuts, and nods to Sonic's long history. On top of that, you have a full suite of modes, including a standard Grand Prix, online multiplayer for up to 12 players, time trials, and a new local party mode called Race Park. And then there's the Season Pass. For an extra $20, you get a crossover bonanza. We're talking characters and tracks from Minecraft, SpongeBob SquarePants, PAC-MAN, and Mega Man. Racing as Steve in a minecart through a blocky version of Green Hill Zone is the kind of wild fan service that this game absolutely nails. So, is it a Mario Kart killer? Well, it's complicated. Polygon's review called them complementary, and I think that's the perfect way to put it. CrossWorlds is faster, louder, and more chaotic. Its customization is leagues deeper, but Mario Kart still has the edge in a few key areas. Its physics are more grounded and predictable, and its track designs, while less frantic, are arguably more intricate and layered. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds has a slightly slippery, lightweight feel that is pure arcade, but it can occasionally feel erratic. Which you prefer will come down to personal taste. Do you want the polished, toy-like perfection of Nintendo or the bright, loud digital spectacle of Sega? For the first time in a long time, it's a legitimate choice. The other reality check is the price. The standard edition is a full $70, and the digital deluxe with a season pass is $90. That's a lot to ask for a kart racer, even one this good. While the game is packed with content, the aggressive DLC plan might be a turnoff for some. After all is said and done, is Sonic Racing CrossWorlds worth the hype? If you are a fan of arcade racers and have been looking for a game with incredible speed and deep customization, then absolutely yes. This is a gearhead's dream and a true return to form for Sega's racing legacy. If you've grown a little tired of Mario Kart's formula and want something that feels genuinely new and exciting, then yes. The CrossWorlds mechanic is a game changer that makes every race a surprise. However, if you're a more casual player who might be intimidated by deep customization menus, or if the high price point and DLC strategy make you hesitate, you might want to wait for a sale. There is a lot to dig into here, and it might be overwhelming for some. But for my money, Sega has earned its confidence. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is an outstanding kart racer that fires on all cylinders. It's a love letter to Sega's arcade past and a bold step forward for the genre. It doesn't just live up to the hype, it boosts right past it. But that's a before you buy. You know how this goes by now. I give you some pros, some cons, and some personal opinion. And now I want to hear yours down in the comments. Did you pick up Sonic Racing CrossWorlds? Do you think it finally dethrones Mario? Let's talk about it. If you found this video helpful, clicking the like button is a huge help to us and we really appreciate it. And if you want to stay informed on all the latest releases, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.